Lottie Matthews may be the latest casualty of Yellowjackets' adult timeline, but Season 3 is finally fulfilling a Lottie setup from its pilot episode. Lottie is one of the most interesting characters in both of Yellowjackets' storylines, as she brings the survivors together through their worship of the wilderness in the teen timeline and becomes a cult leader in adulthood. While Lottie's beliefs and influence often lead to tragedy, there's no denying that she's entrancing. This is what makes her sudden death at the end of Yellowjackets Season 3 episode 4 so disappointing. But even with Lottie gone, her presence continues to be felt in the show's adult timeline. Misty's and Shauna's investigations in Episode 5 make it clear that Lottie's death will be a central mystery for the remainder of Yellowjackets Season 3. And the adult survivors looking into her demise dredges up a potentially important detail from the pilot episode. Season 1 sets up a Yellowjackets plane crash twist involving Lottie and her family, and it's finally delivering on this setup. Lottie's father returning in Yellowjackets Season 3 can reveal more about his role in the plane crash. Mr. Matthews is the one who got the team a private jet. Lottie's father, Marty, looking suspicious in Yellowjackets Season 3, Episode 5. Lottie's death in Yellowjackets Season 3 brings about the return of her father, as Misty, Shauna, and Walter visit Mr. Matthews while investigating. Lottie dies in the building where he lives, and the doorman insists she was staying there too. This raises interesting possibilities regarding Mr. Matthews' role in Lottie's demise. However, it also gives Yellowjackets the chance to unpack his part in the opening plane crash. After all, Lottie's father is the one who gets the team a private jet for their trip to Nationals. Even if Yellowjackets doesn't get that sinister with Mr. Matthews' involvement, it needs to give us answers about this detail. For one, the show should tell us why Lottie's father got the team a jet, as it seems like an odd thing to do without reason. It should also reveal whether he took any blame for the plane's disappearance, something Season 3 hints at. Why is Lottie's father not wanting to further investigate her death in Season 3? This adds fuel to the worst Yellowjackets theories about him. While Mr. Matthews' intentions might not be sinister in Yellowjackets, one moment from Season 3, Episode 5 adds fuel to fans' darker theories. Misty suggests foul play while visiting him, and he tells her that he'll stop giving the police money if they ever suggest as much. Given that Lottie's father shows signs of dementia throughout the latest installment, it's not clear which tragedy he thinks he's talking about. Initially, it seems like he's avoiding further investigation of her Season 3 death, as he doesn't even acknowledge the loss to Misty or Shauna. He also mistakes Shauna for Lottie later on, so it's possible he's talking about covering up the plane's disappearance in the teen timeline, or at least his connection to it. That would certainly be an interesting way to make the private jet more relevant to the story, even years later. Yellowjackets must have some reason for mentioning that Lottie's father arranged their transport in its first episode, and it can't be a coincidence that he's back and talking about cover-ups in Season 3.